Okay, everybody. Here it is, Final Fantasy VII, the remake. We are in the ruins of Sector 7. Yeah, last time we arrived at Sector 7 to save the sector from having the plate dropped on it, and we failed in our quest. Quite the shocking twist, but there you go, here we are now. The world has crumbled down, and it's kind of bad vibes. That was very interesting the last couple of set of episodes. It was like really rough reliving that experience in all over again. You know, in this full modern day graphics glory, amazing presentation of that horrifying destruction. Yeah. And the game was doing a good job of making me a little unsure of how things were gonna go. But I guess that would have been too big of a plot change not to have this happen. I suppose. For the remake, so here's where we are now.
Jesse! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all!
Damn, freaking points to the voice actor in this scene. I forget his name, unfortunately, but...
It was us. We did this.
Whoa!
No. You can't think like that.
Yeah, I don't think that is not a healthy way of thinking, Tifa. Wow.
Came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hold on to this anger, okay?
Oh, wow.
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
Oh yeah, I guess we should break that news to him, because...
Aerith found her.
Yeah.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
Oh yeah, that happened last time too. Aerith got taken by a Shinra
What the
chopper.
hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And she did? You sure? Hey, where you going?
Yeah, I guess I don't know. This is the kind of tragedy on this scale. I don't know how a person reacts to it, so I can't say for sure if all those vibes were on point. Let's do some menu finagling now that Barrett's finally back in the party. If nothing else, we never did stick him with that new machine gun, so let's do that right now. But I have to say, this is one scene, one moment where I really do think I'm happy that we had this remake here to provide us with the voice acting for Barrett there. The scene, it was pretty close to the scene to what it was like in the original game, but I feel like there was no voice acting in the original, so I feel like you miss out a little bit on the devastation that Barrett feels. Because Barrett is just like this perpetually angry guy, is the read you get in the original game, the way it's been localized. So really, when he's raging in this scene, and in the original, he also he just opens up fire on the debris with his gun, obviously to no avail. I think it sells his absolute devastation at the loss a little short. I mean, he screams for Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse, and ooh. He screams for them and and Marlene, obviously, like he is devastated, but I think it really helped to have the voice actor here. Was it John Bentley was the name, I think? I'm trying to remember what the name was. I'm a little embarrassed here that I'm blanking out. Oh, right, okay. Sure, I guess. Like that. Yeah, I think that really helped with that, this situation here. And freaking speaking of, I shared freaking Barrett's pain. That was exceptionally cruel, now even a couple of weeks later that I'm recording again. So exceptionally cruel that they were toying with us with Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse by being hey, look, these characters who, if you played the first game, these characters die, but here they are, and you're a little unsure about some of them, aren't you? And then you have super sad death scenes for some of them, and then even Wedge. Oh, these two guys.
What the hell is going on?
Man, these two. Well, at least that rookie guy really stepped up. This could have been even worse. These people wouldn't be here without these two.
We're hired to do. Get these people out of here.
Okay, we'll let them sort out what they're doing, I guess. But yeah, now we gotta go. Oh, that's ominous wall market right there. But yeah, I mean, this makes geographically sense. We were just outside Sector 7 when we first went to wall market, so that's where we are now. But this rubble, this wreckage, I'm gonna say ruckage, that's not a real word. It's crazy huge. Oh, cool. Stamp is now showing some kind of adventure with a camel. This is probably a bad moment to go watch some kind of vaudeville comedy, isn't it? Oh, well. We'll carry on.
I said, where you going?
Aerith's house. It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Dude, Barrett is getting eaten up here.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to.
Exactly. It's so...
Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Damn.
Hey, Tifa. Know anything about ancients?
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of them at least.
Right.
They come up in planetology books.
Oh.
Meant to be the original stewards of the planet.
Barrett is up on his ancient history.
Talk to it and stuff.
Talk to the planet. That sounds
Must
some
be why the Turks wanted her so bad.
hippy dippy stuff right there. Go.
In my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
Yeah, I guess he did say that too. The man in the black cape. Yeah, this guy. Oh, God.
You have failed again, I see.
Oh, wow, interesting. Is someone else seeing Cloud freaking out?
Isn't that what you want?
Cloud?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh boy. Sure ain't nothing for nothing. Oh hey, we're trying to get to Sector 5, but this is the Chocobo Sam's pad outside of Wall Market. And here's the man himself. We could really use his dulcet tones to lighten the mood a little bit, I guess.
Hey, pretty crazy, huh? Can you believe it?
See, I'm already in a good mood.
You doing all right?
I am, but I can't say the same about my birds. Poor things are scared half to death.
Okay, good talk, Sam. Good talk. Yeah, like the whole... everything just collapsed so close, like... Surprised the wreckage didn't, like, you know, reach Wall Market even harder. I mean, who knows? I can't tell. This place was already kind of wreckaged everywhere, but... man, I'm sad we didn't see the slide anywhere. Like, we saw the slide in the cutscene last episode.
There's a hole in the sky.
But, like, you're supposed to see the slide with, like, a big steel girder rammed through it in the original game after the wreckage comes down. I didn't notice it anywhere. If it was somewhere, I'm sorry, I missed it. Here's Chocobo, not Sam.
Hearts ain't running right now.
Got it. How are we gonna... Oh yeah, you can get to Sector 5 through here, can't you? There's that other road there to the south.
Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Shinra guys.
Jobs, probably. Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
Yeah, I was wondering for a second, like, why are we coming back here? But there was the road to Sector 5 through here. I was again thinking of the PlayStation game where the road does not pass through Wall Market. Wall Market's just kind of to the side. So, yeah.
The first thing we need to do is find a place to take the
Figure a massage might maybe help lighten up the tension a little bit.
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
So the place did get hit with a bunch of rubble, obviously. Oh man, you really can see it now. Look at there's the big gap in the plate now, where the Sector 7 plate fell down on the slums. Yeah. Whoops, sorry, I messed up someone's chair. My bad. Sorry, everybody.
guys run into Jesse at the pillar.
Yeah, Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
Yeah, he did, of course. He didn't get spooked by some Kingdom Hearts ring wraiths or anything. And what is this? I guess we came down this road once, but I don't really remember this part super well. I don't remember, like, this beachfront property. I guess we didn't come through this way. No. We took that weird highway with Aerith that wrapped around the other side, I think. Oh, Star Pendant. What does that do? Immune to poison. That would be nice. You know, I have to say what is frustrating. I wish there was 2 slots for accessories in this game. That seems like almost standard for, like, JRPGs, is to have 2 accessory slots. It gives you, like, a little bit more... like a little bit of customization opportunity, a little bit more of a chance to mess around. But this feels very constrictive that you just have the 1 accessory slot there. I'm not
Come on now.
mega thrilled.
Don't be afraid. We're all scared.
Poor guy. Poor birdie. The whole sky came down.
We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud. Gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
You mean Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse? I think that's one thing you're gonna have to let go, man. Cause, like, yeah. Oh man, I feel so bad, but this is an important scene for, I guess, really raising the stakes in the story for sure. You cannot complain Shinra of being a villain who you don't see them actually doing villainy, right? So I think I do enjoy the sequence, and it's exciting, the whole sequence in the original game and here, but like they're really piling on the misery of like how awful it is that we failed right now, which the original game doesn't do, and I guess in a way this is cool because we really do have to dwell on just how awful it was, but on the other hand, we do actually have to dwell on how awful it was, whereas, you know, the music changes to, like, regular area music very quickly in the original game. Like, you are very video gamey, able to move on fairly quickly. You know?
I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
Yeah.
Going as fast as you are.
Working on it. Oh, you know what? I can tell. We're gonna get some kind of fast travel between Wall Market and Sector 5 eventually, right? Even though the run really isn't all that big, but I bet because it's these chocobo things outside, we're gonna get it at some point, yeah? What's up on the news? How are they reporting on this? Okay, just very boilerplate, whatchamacalls it, like, emergency service announcement thingy. Yeah, checks out. Makes sense. Oh gosh, survivors have come all the way here, or maybe this guy knew somebody who lived in Sector 7 and they lost? I don't know. Oh gosh, kids. Yeah, one of the kids is having a bad time over there. Others seem to be taking it in stride, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, there's the plant thingy we did, yeah. This isn't the right path. This is just a dead end. Nah. I was close. Here we go. Yeah, just for people who missed it, but it was a little blink and miss last time, but they called Aerith an ancient, which seems to be the key for why Shinra's interested in her, if you folks who haven't played are wondering. And yeah, they actually dropped a little bit of lore here already with Barrett by being like, hey, that's that ancient history stuff. Kinda cool.
That's the house.
Marlene! Marlene!
Yeah, I feel that. Poor guy. Let's go see how things are in here.
Where's Marlene? Is she
Whoa!
here?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm buried. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a
She's
pink dress
sleeping
today.
upstairs.
Oh,
I said she's sleeping.
Oh my god, sneaky Barrett.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Yeah, this I do have to at least appreciate. Like, after all the misery, like, you know, at least they didn't have the kid die. Props to the original game for doing that, and especially props here to give us, like, a little bit of relief after.
Marlene, my baby.
After the events at the sector.
Shinra has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter of time before she ended up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal.
Technically, it was the guy on the phone, Tsung.
Yes, Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. about 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines.
The war with Wutai.
But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him.
Oh, are they gonna show? Oh, so cool. Yeah, you get a flashback for this scene, and it's like, yeah.
But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray.
What's super funny is that Elmira does look a lot like Aerith, at least in this flashback.
That's how I met her. Her and her mother.
Even though she's not her biological mother.
I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market.
Although, wow,
Or
yeah.
that they were topsiders fallen on
Aerith's
hard
actual
times.
mom is also, yeah, the
I'd seen that
resemblance.
sort of thing a
Wow.
lot. Take Aerith somewhere safe. Those were her mother's dying words. My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories, like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility, and how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
It's just childish fancy.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay, well, never mind then.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died.
Oof.
His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
Imagine if a kid actually said that to you. It'd be like, ugh. It wouldn't be
I didn't
sad.
believe her, of course.
It'd be creepy.
And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that. She'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming!
Dude, the music
Ow, go away!
immediately hitting those notes.
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl. You're a descendant of the ancients.
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, "Who are the ancients?"
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land.
Hey, Aerith, no, Barrett said they were stewards too. Funny that.
Some believe the promised land to be a myth, others an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real.
Imagine if someone said that to you.
Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help
You're
us.
wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was. where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said.
Interesting.
That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are.
That's an interesting take from her.
If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
I don't know what Barrett is hoping to accomplish here. Because it's very clear that there's nothing left there. Like, everything has been flattened. But I guess that's small hope that something has survived by chance in the wreckage. Okay, so...
Take care of yourselves now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I get her that it's just because she was so protective previously of not getting Aerith in trouble. But now that Aerith is in trouble, like, she's now just, like, so desperate that she's hoping that Aerith's captors will not be the douches that they so clearly are, as they just demonstrated with, you know, this. But, yeah, interesting stuff. And I have to say...
Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to there?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
Good plan.
This ancient girl knows her stuff.
All right, so
Didn't mean anything by it.
we're gonna see the playground after all, I think. So we'll see the slide monster with the girder in the face. Nice. I have to say, I don't remember the line about Aerith having to come willingly. That doesn't come to my memory. If I'm misremembering and someone can point out that they actually say that in the original PS1 game, sure. Do let me know in that case. I have this memory that they don't mention that, and that's actually... I don't know what that means, why they need her to come willingly. Like, that raises, that just raises more questions. But the thing is, it is admittedly a bit of a plot hole in the original game. A bit of a plot hole. Once again, not like it destroys the experience, but like, hey, Chadley.
Cloud.
Anything new to
I'm
turn
glad
in?
to see that you're okay.
Yeah, you too.
In these trying times, I hope to develop new materia to help us endure.
Okay, no new thingies, I guess, as I haven't done any new assignments from Chadley.
Cloud, I've come up with the most fascinating theory.
Oh, really?
Perhaps you can lend me your assistance in gathering data to test it?
Oh, some new challenges? Oh, yes. Wow! We're missing just one from whatever that one is, Monster Bio Part 4. We just gotta assess one more enemy. Neat. Oh, wow, and we'll get enemy skill materia. That's crazy. We're still missing this one that I have no clue. How to increase stagger bonus. Nope. And we gotta stagger one more enemy type. We're also off on that, so yeah, a little bit more and we'll be good. Now this new one, we only done one. What is this? Magical efficacy has been shown to be proportional to MP consumption. Could research into a wide variety of magical invocations reveal that the production of MP cost-reducing materia is within reach? Okay, we gotta master 12 types of magic materia. Oh gosh. MP absorption sounds great, but I'm not gonna probably get... This seems very difficult to do in a playthrough. Sounds like a lot of focus on... And, you have to... It says magic materia, so I gotta master a whole lot. Like, we'll probably get, like, half done. But just because I'm not using all the magic materia, I don't think we can pull that one off, I have to say. Should we talk to him one more time, see if there's any more fun VR bosses to do? I don't know. Anyway, my point was that, there is a plot hole of how exactly Aerith has eluded, since we see that the Turks are already after Aerith as a little kid when she is with Elmira. How exactly Aerith manages to keep eluding the Turks if they're really after her. Because, Tsung shows up and is like, why don't you come with us? And she's like, no! And then apparently for years and years they respect that, up until just now in the story when the Turks start hounding her, like properly. Reno comes after her and everything. So I guess that's a little bit of kind of explains it to be like she has to come willingly, so they had to basically force her by causing this impossible situation, Why exactly, again, she needs to be there willingly, who knows? I wouldn't be surprised if we don't really get any elaboration for that, but I appreciate the effort in trying to plug up that lingering question of if the Turks knew where she lives and, she's a little girl, why exactly have they failed to get her for years? It also raises the plot hole of why they haven't come up with, some sadistic situations before, come with us of willingly, or we'll burn down your mom's house, Seems like the obvious one. So I guess this wasn't that well thought out, but I gotta give, at least a little thumbs up for at least, considering that thing a little bit.
Vital information for my research.
No new VR missions. Nah, we could fight these guys again if we felt like it. Well, I don't.
look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.